Hey Rich, my name is Matt Filler. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with getting new leads, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me some feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition: content, citation, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words that Google can see on your web page, including words hidden behind images and in the names of images. This image is saved as a bunch of letters and numbers. That does nothing to tell Google what is in this image or what your page is about. If I were you, I'd include a buyer intent keyword like Los Angeles Electrical or Orange County Electrical right in that name. You can also want to put a keyword in something called the alt text that is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. The content you have on your website is critical because that is what Google can read on your site and is the basis on which they decide what keywords to show your site for, and thus who to show your site to. You guys have about 1,100 words on your homepage. I'm sure you know these guys over here are one of your competitors. I went through their site and they've got about 2,700 words of content. Now, studies show that most sites in the top 3 on Google are something like an electrician in local area have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. But getting more content on your website would get it immediately to start ranking for all important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which starts at $129 per month. Essentially, it gives me behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competition here. You can see that their website is getting 650 visits from Google per month. That's about double what you're getting, and it's traffic you could be getting. And there's a problem with the traffic you're getting. When I go and click on keywords here, you see they're ranking for electrician Los Angeles, 540 volume, electric connection, 600 volume, electrician in Los Angeles, 110 volume, and they're getting traffic on all of them. And it goes on, city after city. When I look at your website, you're not optimized for these terms. Here's what Google thinks your site is about based on current content. Powerwall cost. How much does it cost to charge a Tesla? Tesla charger rates. You have a great blog, and that's an important part of getting your site authority on the web. But you're missing the key piece of having the keywords that your users are looking for you on in there also. This is the Huntington Beach page for electric connection. You can see that they've got some tailored content for the city. Here's a list of all the cities they serve. You need to put together a list like this, and we'll go through it, and any city that has volume for electrician, we'll add that as a keyword and add that as a page to your website, because content is what's driving your competitors' keywords, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. So the first thing you can do today is to add content to your website and city pages to get it ranking for buyer intent keywords. Next, I'm going to show you the second important thing I want to talk to you about, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so online first, and the place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google search results page for electrician Huntington Beach, the first thing we see is the ads people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they can also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in, so be careful not to burn your money with Google Ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. You know this next section is the map pack. or the maps, or Google business profiles. This section gets half the calls from the web. And in these results, we can see the business name, address, and phone number, known as the NAP for a name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking, hey, Matt, how do I show up in Maps? To answer your question, I'm going to focus on citations, the number one non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the map pack. Right now, you're not ranking in the top 3, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, or CityStar. And your competitor, they're listed in more directories and maybe have more pictures. And when you get more citations, you gain more trust in them from Google, pushing you above them in the map pack. Now, great, you may be asking yourself, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like Local that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match what directories they are on. But we don't stop there because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competition has 50 citations, we want to get at what they got and then add 50 to 100 more, so it takes them a long time to catch back up. So the second thing I've taught you about today is how citations are key to moving up in the map pack to get you more calls from the internet. Now the third thing I want to cover with you today is backlinks. This down here is the organic section of Google. 60% of searchers focus here. You can see your site is not number 1. Now, number 1 is where you want to be. To get there, you need to beat out the competition. Here's Huntington Beach Electrical, not at the top, but you can't win every city, or you have to work extra hard on some cities. How high you rank here depends on a number of key factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again. We can see you have 58 backlinks pointing at your site. Not bad, but not dominant. Let's look at these backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see right here how strong they are, which you're doing good on, but they're not busy. The domain traffic, only one of them is over 1,000. As for relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great, because you don't sell pepperoni. Now look at your competitors. They have 2,161 backlinks from more relevant sites. Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which links they have. Go get those same backlinks for your business. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel you towards number 1. So I've explained how backlinks get your site authority in the web. If you have more authority, then you will rank higher than the searches people are doing to find an electrician. Your blog is also giving you authority. That's the other factor. Getting you to the top is not magic. It's just a method. And I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over your front page needs more words and you need more content. You want to have 100 to 300 citations to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks, you need more strong, busy, relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 in Google for your local area. So now what? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you, Rich, for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.